Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and if this is your first time here, I'm Munawar. Today's video is a special one. I'm taking you to one of the most iconic and historic places in Pakistan, the Shahi Qila, also known as the Lahore Fort, and right next to it, the stunning Badshahi Masjid. We started the day by parking the car and beginning our walk along a paved path leading towards the Shahi Qila ticket center. The path itself is actually quite scenic. It's lined with greenery, open skies, and the towering Minar-e-Pakistan in full view. Now, if you don't know, Minar-e-Pakistan marks the exact spot where the Pakistan resolution was passed in 1940. As we got closer to the entrance, the area got livelier. Tourists, families, horse carriages, a mini train ride. The atmosphere felt like a festival. Right beside the entrance is the Qila's outer walls that were currently going under restoration. Now check out this entrance, it's massive. A light cream colored Mughal archway, beautifully adorned with traditional patterns. It stands out so boldly against the red sandstone of the Qila walls. It felt like walking into a living museum. Once we passed through the gates, we were on a wide road with fort walls on both sides. Back in the day, this would have been the main route for royal horse-drawn carriages. Zooming in with my camera, we caught sight of the Alamgiri Gate's minarets. This gate faces the Badshahi Masjid and was built by Emperor Aurangzeb in 1674. It's closed off to the public now, but still breathtaking to see from a distance. A little further back, you'll see the Kala Burj, known for its once bright frescoes that have now faded over time. It's another reminder of how much art and architecture were interwoven into Mughal life. Then suddenly, Hushamdid. We heard a loud voice coming from the terrace of a nearby building. It was a man dressed as a Mughal guard, welcoming visitors with full drama. Loved the commitment, but before heading up, we decided to explore the building itself, which turned out to be the Carpet Gallery. At the entrance, there's a history plaque. You guys can pause the video here and read it. Inside, we met a man weaving a rug by hand, using traditional looms and techniques passed down through generations. The walls were lined with hand-woven rugs, and on the floor, a large central carpet was lit with small orange lamps around it, almost like a shrine. There were also tools on display: scissors, panjas, knives, each with its own origin story from Pakistan or Afghanistan. This was a deep dive into regional craftsmanship. We then headed up to meet the guard who had been shouting earlier. Tickets were super affordable. I can't remember the exact price, but it was cheap for the experience. On top, he greeted us with light jokes, still yelling a throat-intensive Khushamdid to every tourist in sight. Bro's dedication was next level. From this spot, you get a breathtaking view of the Badshahi Masjid, the Alamgiri Gate, and the rooftops of Old Lahore. As we made our way towards Sheesh Mahal, we ran into a guy with a giant eagle. For 500 rupees, he'll take a photo of you, or for 1000 you can use your own phone. I opted to use my own phone. Next to the Sheesh Mahal is the Athdara Pavilion, literally meaning 8 doors. It's adjacent to the main palace complex and served as a summer retreat. Now we arrive at the highlight, the Sheesh Mahal, or the Palace of Mirrors. As we enter the courtyard of the Sheesh Mahal, we were first greeted by the elegant Nolakha Pavilion, and I even spotted a few Sikh tourists, which was heartwarming to see that history is bringing people together. Inside the Sheesh Mahal was just wow. The walls and ceilings are covered with hundreds of tiny glass mirrors that reflect light from every angle. It was built by Emperor Shah Jahan in 1631, the same guy who built the Taj Mahal. There's one room where the entire ceiling is mosaic glass. Standing there feels like stepping inside a diamond. Back outside, the pavilions are connected by a stone path which used to have a reflecting pond around it, and in the center a stage likely used for royal performances. We passed by a closed off well, or at least what looked like a well, but when you peer down you see doorways and underground passages. Could have been an escape route or maybe even a storage space, who knows. We saw signage pointing to places like the Elephant Steps, Barut Khana and Musaman Gate. Next, we walked into a beautiful garden leading to a Diwan-e-Khas, or Hall of Private Audience, where emperors once held court with nobles and dignitaries. We wandered into what I believe was a summer palace, full of narrow corridors and chambers, likely built to keep things cool in the sweltering heat. Climbing a flight of stairs brought us to the Armory Gallery, possibly the Barud Khana, where explosives were stored. The building's entrance was stunning, definitely thumbnail worthy. Inside were portraits of historical figures and a school group was visiting, adding to the buzz.
At that time.
Now we enter the weapons gallery. Swords, spears, rifles and a few guns that honestly look like they were straight out of Pereira Perry. Let me know if you agree in the comments. I'll be quiet for a bit now and let you guys experience the exhibit yourself. Then we made our way to Diwan-e-Aam, the hall of public audience. This is where emperors would address the public. It was busy but peaceful. The grassy surroundings were perfect. I genuinely was tempted to lay down face first, hoodie over my head like those hobos we see in Joburg public parks. I didn't do it, but maybe one day. There was also a corner where you could dress up in full Mughal attire for a photo shoot. My family did it, I passed. But we followed the guide to get our prints and ended up in a small local market, shaded by a giant tree and an uncle on the phone arguing loudly about something's height. Now we made our way towards the Badshahi Masjid. The entrance was packed. Opposite the mosque stands the Alamgiri gate, and as we approached the stairs, one of the shoe collectors tried grabbing my phone while I was filming. Apparently, charging to hold shoes is illegal, but they still do it. Crazy guy. Inside the masjid courtyard, the scale hits you. It's the second largest mosque in Pakistan and one of the largest in the world. Built in 1673, it was also commissioned by Aurangzeb and is still an active place of worship. Inside, the prayer hall is majestic, high dome ceilings, marble floors, and echo of every footstep. It's a deeply spiritual place, but also visually stunning. We spotted what I believed was a trendy Haveli restaurant in the distance. We were too tired to walk back, so we took a horse carriage ride back to the entrance. Old school vibes to end the day. So that was our full tour of the Shahi Qila and Badshahi Masjid, a day packed with history, architecture, random characters and a lot of walking. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, hit subscribe and share this with someone who loves history, culture or just good travel content. Let me know in the comments, have you ever visited this place or is it on your bucket list? Thanks for watching and I'll catch you in the next one. Khuda Hafiz.